Welcome to Fatlips Castle. We are climbing up Minto Crags at the moment, up towards Fatlips Castle. Is a peel tower near hike in the Scottish borders, which I like visiting. I like climbing up here when I've got time and visiting this beautiful bit of architecture and history. It's a bit of a climb, a bit of a hike to get up here. But once you're here, it's pretty spectacular, isn't it? So this is what's called a peel tower, and that is used to be a house, but as you can see, it's well fortified. It's situated on top of this hill, so that it could be defended from the English, of course, and anybody else who might feel like attacking it. Back in the days of the rough wooing and the wars of the Three Kingdoms, this is a very important place in terms of defending the local land. It's important to be able to see armies coming. English armies climbing up the hills towards Scotland, perhaps up towards Fatlips Castle, on their way to Kelso or Melrose, something like that. We did have this place to watch out for invaders. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It's a bit grey on a day like today, a little bit rainy. It's gorgeous. So it's built, as I say, it was built in the 16th century, the mid 1500s, sort of 1540, that sort of time. Built to defend the land. Let's go and have a look at the little plaque, which is over here. It tells us a bit about the history and where it is. There. I can feel a little bit of rain coming now. We won't stay too long, I reckon. So give me a thumbs up, that'd be lovely. A nice thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe as well. You'll get to see more. So it says here about the history. Great trips. You can go inside. Los Santiago Mendoza. This is how horror films start quite often, yes. You can go inside if you've got the key. You've got to get the key from the local garage. Fatlips Castle. Non eget arcu, whatever that means. The original tower was built by the Turnbulls of Bedrule in the early 16th century before being effectively destroyed by the Earl of Hertford in 1545. Very little remained. The castle was rebuilt in its current format in 1857 by the Elliots of Minto. The Elliots it's a very common name around here, Elliot, and this is the little village or hamlet of Minto. It was modified to designs by the famous architect Sir Robert Lorimer, who built bridges and other things, in 1897 for the 4th Earl of Minto, and was used as a museum until the late 1960s when it was closed and secured. The origin of the name is uncertain, Fatlips, but one idea is it derives from the look of Turnbulls of Barn Hills. There are other stories, including that of a goat on the Dunyan, which warned of the approaching English, or that gentlemen, this is the explanation that I prefer. The gentlemen were traditionally allowed to kiss one of the ladies on entering, one of the Lord's daughters. That's what I think. In 2011, Tweed Forum, with funding from Historic Scotland, the Elliots of Minto and Scottish Borders Council commenced consolidation caused by major vandalism. The work was completed in March 2013 as original Lorimer design. So you can see some of the... Go back around here, you can see where that work was done on the... it's called a parapet around the top there. You can see fairly new stone up there to slightly rebuild it. The roof was put on as well. The roof was made a bit more solid. You can see it's got new slates up on the roof. So yeah, you can go in. It's locked, but you can go and get the key from the local garage down in Denham over there. Get the key, and you can go inside, but I didn't go and get the key today because I didn't want to go inside. But let's go and have a look at the door. If we go, we'll go down this way. I think there's a little path down here, if memory serves. Yeah, you can see obviously how it's built on this rocky outcrop. It's quite a fall or quite a climb, depending on where you are. I've been inside. Yeah, have I been inside? I think I have, if memory serves correctly. I've been inside other similar peel towers, like Smailham Tower, which is about 10 miles away to the northeast. Smailham Tower, which is open to the public. You can get inside. But this has a similar gate, or yett. It's called a yett. This iron structure here. You can go in the wooden door, but it is locked, so we can't go in. But there's a massive metal lock, little thing there. Start getting in or out, I guess. Should be. Yeah, it's not going to line up, so we can't actually lock it. Is there water? Well, that's a good question. So you need to have, in a place like this, you need to have water. So you can survive a siege. You need to have water. Well, there is a river down there, and that is the River Teviot, winding its way around. So yeah, you can get down there to the water and make sure you've got something to live on. And you would need food and so on. So if you were besieging the, well, it's not really a castle, it's a peel tower, it's called. If you're besieging the castle, you can either wait for the people to get bored and go away, come out and surrender, or you would try to get them out some other way. Not close enough. It's only a 15-minute walk out to the river. It's not that bad. So what you would normally do to besiege a castle, besiege a tower like this, is you would try to burn the people out. You would set fires. If you could, you would fire a burning arrow into one of the little slits there. You can see there's a few little slits around, which you could fire arrows out of, or you can try to fire one in if the window was open, or you try to fire an arrow up at the top there, but that's difficult. Or you might try to take an axe to the door and try to get in that way, but that's why there's an iron yett there to stop people doing that. So you would try, if you could, to set a fire on one of the lower stories, the ground floor, or as best as you could, and that way you would smoke the people out. You would have the fire burning, and the smoke would rise up to the top where the people were, and they would not like that, and they would try to put the fire out, or they might try to get out, or they would burn to death. One of those three options. Or you would wait and make sure they couldn't go down to the water and couldn't sustain themselves that way. That's the other possibility. Or you would just go away again if you can be bothered to wait. There was this constant battle between people failing to get the people out, and the people waiting for the besiegers to go away, or trying to shoot at them with their whatever firepower they might have. And yeah, either it would be destroyed or not. So yeah, that's Fatlips. And as I say, my favourite interpretation of the story, or the origin of the name, is that people would travel past, people would come up the Teviot Valley, on their way to Hermitage Castle, or on their way to Antrim or Hawick or Denham or one of those places, and they would stop at this local landmark, because obviously it can be seen for many miles around. They would stop here, and the laird of the castle, it was the Turnbulls or the Elliots or whoever, they would offer travellers a kiss of their daughter. I'm not sure exactly why you would do that, but apparently that's why it's called Fatlips. That's the legend that I like anyway. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. You can get in. It's obviously, as with the whole of Scotland, it's the land anyway is open to the public. This isn't lived in now. It's owned still privately, but anyone can come here. Anyone can get the key and go in and enjoy the views and enjoy the amenities. I think there's a big dining table, if memory serves correctly. I think there's a big table on the ground floor. I might be making that up. But yeah, people can come here and enjoy the castle. They can just sit here if it's sunny, sit and admire the view. Oh, did I do that? Did I switch my microphone off? That's possible. That is possible. I might have accidentally tapped the microphone. Okay, right, well, I'll see you tomorrow morning for a bit of sketching in my favourite cafe. I think the microphone button is right on the flip the screen around, just underneath that. Alright, but I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Cheery bye. Have a nice Tuesday, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Catch you tomorrow, I hope.